this morning, if you have your Bible, in Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 4, it says, I observe that the basic motive for success is the driving force of envy and jealousy. The motive, everybody wants to succeed in life. Everybody wants to make it in life. And so people are doing everything that is within their power to succeed. Everybody wants to be successful. People in business, they want to succeed. Those who are in academic field, they want to succeed. Even the thief, the armed robber, want to succeed. A herbalist want to succeed. A witch want to succeed. It becomes a driving force. There is that drive in every man to succeed. Everybody wants to become wealthy. That is a drive, it's a passion in the life of every man upon the face of the earth. And so, in Ecclesiastes, it says, I have observed that the basic motive for success is the driving force. When we talk of a driving force, it is something that controls you. This is the top of the five. When we talk of a driving force, it is something that controls you. Something that directs you. Are we together now? And something that guides you. So there are many people whose life are guided by something. There are many people whose life are controlled by something. And there are many people whose life are guided by something. Am I communicating to you? So everybody in this room, their life is driven by something. Their life is driven by something. But within the course of this teaching, you will be able to know what actually drives your life. If what is driving your life is destroying you or it's making you. Are we together now? You realize no matter how big a car is, a car can never have two drivers. Are we together now? Irrespective of the size of the car must only have one driver. It can be 10 tire, it can be 12 tire, it only have one driver. The responsibility of that driver is to control the car, is to guide the car. Are we together now? Any direction the driver turn the car, that is where the car will go to. Are we together now? So if something is driving your life, if something is controlling your life, if something is guiding your life, automatically that thing leads your life. And wherever it leads you, that's where you go. Do you agree with me? In 2024, there are a lot of things that controls your life. There are a lot of things that guides your life. There are a lot of things that happen in your life that are actually not supposed to happen, but they happen. Are we together now? And so, everyone that want to live purposefully, that don't just want to live life anyhow, they are conscious of what controls their life. We are living in a world where many women will say, I don't want a man that controls me. Are we together now? Anybody that controls you own you. The reason why a man will marry a woman and you realize they will change your name, it's simply because you don't own yourself, they own you. In the days of old, when they were doing slave trade, any slave you bought, if one master bought you, and another master is they want to sell you again, the person buying you, the slave master buying you, will brand you with his own name. Are we together now? So anywhere you go, they know you are Mr. Brown's slave. Anywhere you go, they know you are Mrs. Brown's slave. Anywhere you go, they know you are Mr. Smith's slave. Why? Because their name has been branded upon you. Are we together now? It simply means you are owned by them. You become their property. And so the reason why the married people They marry the woman and they change your name. They remove your father's name totally from you. It's simply because you don't own yourself anymore. You have already been bought. You become someone's property. They owns you. Are we together now? Yes. So if a woman got married and they refuse to change their name, it simply means there is no ownership of the man over them. The man no owns them. Are we together now? When you go to buy something in the shop, they will give you a receipt. That receipt shows ownership. Right? Your name must be on the receipt. The receipt proves that you own it. Whatever you cannot give a receipt for, it simply means it does not belong to you. Am I communicating something? Yes, sir. And so what drives many people's life will be different from what drives your life. But within the course of this teaching, your eyes will be open and you will be able to know what actually is the problem around your life. Are we together now? Many people are driven by problem. Problem is what controls them. When people are driven by problem, anywhere they go, they talk the problem. They are looking for people to listen. You don't know what happened to me? This and this one. Their life, they cannot shut their mouth. Because problem is what controls their life. They are looking for somebody to explain. Even somebody that cannot provide solution, they want to explain. It is simply because problem is controlling their life. Are we together now? When a man and a woman have issue, you will realize the man will not talk too much, but the woman will be going house to house looking for people to explain. Are we together now? They will be going looking for people to explain house to house. Anybody they see, they will explain. You don't know what she did to me? That man is wicked. He is a demon. But I'm the kind of man, I don't take one-sided. Anytime I hear a woman calling a man a demon, automatically my eyes are open. I remember in those days when they used to call me a demon. Are we together now? Not because the man is wrong. So people are dealing with problem. Anywhere they go, they talk their problem. Problem cause many people to become frustrated. So frustration is a different thing, it's a spirit on its own. But when problem comes in your life, when you don't have capacity to handle the problem, it leads you to frustration. That frustration is a spirit, is a power. It's what makes you to move from one place to another and begin to talk about the problem. That act of you moving from one place to another to talk about the problem is what we refer to as frustration. There are people, when they are going through problem, they cannot eat, they cannot sleep. There are people, when they are going through problem, they will have all night. If they're supposed to have all night for God, they cannot. But problem make them to have fellowship with God. Are we together now? There are some people, it's not problem, it's pressure. They are going through pressure in their relationship, going through pressure in marriage. They are going through pressure in office. They are going through pressure from family, pressure from every side. And so because of the pressure they go through, they become frustrated. So pressure is what drives their life. Pressure is what drives your life. Are we together now? You are supposed to pay house rent, and the landlord is on your neck. There is somebody who will pay house rent maybe January. You are thinking, you have not seen the landlord yet, but you just know that if the landlord sees you, that thinking, that pressure on your neck, it makes you to lose appetite. If you have never taken a debt from somebody, may have taken a debt. Most of you, when you take a debt from somebody, you're supposed to pay them. The moment you see the person, you feel bad. Are we together? You lose appetite. Some of you get natural fever. More especially if the deadline has passed. You see their call, you will not pick. You see them coming this way, you go this way. We are talking of pressure. It simply means that particular person is what controls your life. Are we together now?
Yes, sir.
I'm laying a foundation. There are many people, they are living by painful memory. They were having a man in their life. The man hurt them so much. The man did everything so much. And now they have come to a conclusion in their life that all men are bad. All men are evil. Some say men are scum. They have come to a conclusion. It simply means their mind is driven by painful memory. There are some people, they were living with their auntie, some with their stepmother, some with their uncle. The way they treated them, they felt bad in life. They have that stigma in their minds. And now they are going through life. But you will not understand that this particular person is coming from a painful memory. His past was not good. And so that's the reason why he's behaving like this. But we are living in a world where people don't want to know where you're coming from. I'm not communicating to you. Anything that happens to you, they judge you based on it. Oh, we are living in a world where nobody wants you to fail. But everybody that must make it in life must be a failure. I'm not communicating to you. There are times in life you have failed in business. Some people who are academically inclined, while they were going to school, they never failed. But sooner they get graduated, they fail in life. They fail in business. Some fail in job. I'm not communicating to you. And so life has challenges. It doesn't matter how you play. Life has confrontation. That is why they call it confrontation. Come in front to confront it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are we together now? Some people are driven by fear. They just have fear. Maybe they were with a man that give them kick and box. Now they are with a man that is peaceful. The moment the man shout, they just go off. Their own self, they go off. Fear, they begin to tremble. It was control them. They begin to remember that she was with a man called Mark. Mark was a bulldozer. And where Mark goes, are we talking now? They begin to remember. And so when they now see you, they are seeing Mark in you. This one is not Mark, it's called John. But because you shouted, he now believes that the same spirit that was in Mark has entered John. And so when the way he relates to you, he distances you by the same way he used to distance Mark. I'm not communicating to you. Why? Because many people are not yet healing. They are mad. When we are talking of sickness, I am trusting God to have a conference. Now where we teach about the sickness of the soul. Your spirit can be sick. Your soul can be sick. When you go to hospital, the only sickness they treat is the sickness of the body. And that's why many people go to the hospital, they scan them. They do all manner of check. Doctor say you don't have anything. You ask them, what did they say? They say it's typhoid and cold. It's not typhoid and cold, but they are still feeling something that medically cannot be proven. Are we together now? I remember Christina fall sick. Christina fall sick, she was not getting healed. Are we together now? Blah, 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 blah. The sickness was getting worse. Me, I don't take mercy. Me, I'm not the kind of person that is too caring. Men naturally don't fall sick in the hand of men. Are we together now? Be careful. A man can fall sick, they will behave that they are going to die. Are we together? I want to die. But if a woman falls sick, you will sick 1, 2, don't make it 3, they will fed up. But begin to ask for your people. I have to go people. Are we together? Yes. Are we together? Not because they are not caring, they don't have that capacity for it. Are we together? So don't judge a man by that. That because of that, no, they can love you. But they are not built like that. They can provide the money, but to come and take care, that's the problem. Are we together? A woman can abandon her job, abandon where they are paying her to come for her family. A man can never, will never abandon his job to come for the family. I'm not communicating to you. A woman can say, me for my children, I can abandon my job. A man, that's not possible. We are not built like that. But that does not mean we don't love. We love. But we can, you know, the problem, they rate you based on a care. Are we together now? If a man and a man can be perfect, 80% perfect, 20% have problem. And because of the 20%, the woman will still have problem with you. I'm not communicating to you. Because women are built with a sense of perfection. They want you to be perfect. Men, compare themselves to be worse. Men don't love to be perfect. Are we together now? If the man is coming at 8 a.m., 8 p.m. at night, and you begin to complain, you can retire. You off by 5 to 6. You are come by 8. The man will say, me I'm better. What of Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown come by 10 p.m. Me I will come by 8. Look at Mr. Joseph. He goes by 11. Living John goes by 12. Me I'm come by 8. You are not appreciating me. Men look for those who are doing the worst more than he. I'm not communicating to you. He will not improve. And the moment you begin to pound on him to improve and change, automatically he abandons it and he run away. Am I communicating to you? If you will think that he will improve, he will not improve. Am I communicating to you? He either run away and say you are nagging. That is what you are we together now and run away. Because they are not built like that. Are we together now? So you think that the man does not have sense of he has, but he was not built like that. So you must be able to understand how you are built, what you are built for, what you have capacity for, and what you are supposed to function for. If you don't know the purpose of this microphone, you will take the microphone as football. I'm not communicating to you. But the microphone was not designed by the manufacturer to become a football. It was supposed to be a mic that when we play people here to amplify the voice of men. Are we together now? There are hundreds of circumstances. Many people are driven by emotions. Through emotions. Emotion control their life. Anything that happens here, they are stressed for everything. Women are like that. Some women like that. They are stressed. Are we together now? They are not stressful. If you are around such kind of women, be careful with your life. They are too emotional. Too emotional. Too emotional. I remember Pastor Mark and Augustine Bunge supposed to do something for Rachel. Rachel was calling them. I told them, I guess you don't want it. I said, she will call you constant back to back. Later we called you. They will call you. Where are you now? In 2 minutes time they will call. 2 minutes time they will call. They are just stressed. She was calling Pastor Mark. Pastor Mark was relaxed laughing. That is man for you. The man is enjoying what you. He was okay. He was at home. This call we are laughing. I said he will call again. He said I don't want to go there. He knows he will go there. I'm not communicating to you. That is what he knows about. You are concerned. It must be now. It must happen now. How I want it to happen. Men don't operate like that. One thing that matters to him, the important thing he comes.
Sure.
To you, when he comes matter. I'll be waiting for you. See, he told me you are coming. I've been waiting since morning. You are waiting since morning. He came around 10 p.m. This is where I've come now. Are we together? You have come. Are we together? We are emotional beings. There are 5 most important things that drive the souls of men. Many people are driven by something. Something controls them. Something guides them. Something leads them. And that is why you are where you are today. Since the day you were born, your life was controlled by something. Your life was driven by something. That is what leads you to where you are today. And so today, the first thing we want to look at, many people are driven by guilt. Guilt. They are running from regret. They are living by guilt. They are running from regret. Regret and guilt. Guilt. Many are running from shame. They are running from pain. If I be know, what's going on in your mind? If I be know, I would not have entered into a relationship with Soiree. Soiree is a corny man. If I be know, I would not have started this business. Everybody is driven by, some people are driven by guilt of their past. They are in the present, but they are still living in the past. The past is controlling them. Somebody hurts you, and you are still living in that hurt up to today. Are we together now? If you cheat on a woman today the 29th of December, every year 29th of December, she will be so sorrowful. She will remember on the 29th of December, you cheated on her. She will never forget that thing. She will always remember on the 29th, you cheated on her. And so anytime that 29th day come, you are guilty. Are we together? You are guilty of that cheating. Are we together? When a man forgets about something, they move on. You don't say, I forget about that thing now. He said, we have discussed about that thing. Let's go. Are we together? That is man for you. So everybody that are guilty, they are manipulated by memory. Are we together? Control the children. They are manipulated by memory. Memory. This is the reason why many people don't succeed 2024. They have memory problem. Guilt. They allow their past to control their future. They allow their past to control their future. If you must make it 2025, you must be careful of what drives your mind. There are many people who are living the past. Me. I remember those days when I used to be this. In those days, people don't talk to me anyhow. They are still living their past. People don't have time for former champion. They have time for current champion. Are we together now? The world is ungrateful. Who told you they will remember you? Are we together? They punish themselves. Nobody is punishing them. They are the one punish themselves. Now, if you are praying for such kind of people, they always fall sick. When the mind is sick, right? When the mind is sick, they always sick. They sabotage their own success because their mind is sick. The way they think is deadly. Are we together? In Genesis chapter 4 verse 12, Bible says when Cain killed his brother Abel, are we together? The guilt, that guilt, I have killed my brother. That guilt, are we together? Guilt is simply mean every one of you here. We are not supposed to force you and encourage you to come to church. Every time for service, your mind will remind you that it's time for service. I'm not communicating to you. We are not even supposed to text you. You know that it's time for service. And so, you also know that what you are doing is good or what is bad. I'm not communicating to you. But some people will get angry that when they came to church, pastor preached them hypocritically. So the Bible says when Cain killed his brother Abel, that guilt disconnected him from God. It's guilt. I have killed. I have killed. I have done something. So every time you do something evil, you do something bad, some of you are even afraid to come to the front, right? You are afraid to come because that guilt. So in those days, when I was a child, are we together now? So anytime I cause problem for my mother, when I'm coming to the house, I will go back of the house. In those days, when I want to go out, I will carry cooler because in those days they will put the how do you call it, toilet very far from the house, right? And now they put it. They put it. The house they there, the house will be here, and the toilet will be far off, right? So now, in those days, when I want to go out, I will carry the cooler. I'll fill the cooler with water. I'll be running to the toilet and I the cooler in the toilet and I go out. Are we talking now? As far as I know, I'm in the toilet. My mother knows I'm in the toilet. Everybody sees me, I'm going to the toilet. I'm not communicating to you. Before I go to the toilet, I will announce that I have a running stomach. And I've been finding it difficult to use the restroom. So I will take a long time there. Because I don't want somebody to look for me. I will tell them that I will take a long time there. But I know that I'm not going to the toilet. I'm not communicating to you. And I will go on my own business. Sometimes I will go for 3 hours. And I will come back. They will ask me where you come from. The toilet. Where's the toilet? Are we talking now? Where are you coming from? The toilet. God come up behind you. You go toilet, the toilet go toilet. Are we talking now? God come up behind you. You go use the restroom. They tell me go use the restroom. Why? You should wait until I return because I announce it and I'll be using it. But are we together? But when they ask me where you come from, say I'm coming from the restroom. Are you sure? I say yes. My mother was a criminal. She will look at me from head to toe. Come from playing ball. Sweat. The reason why I will feel the cooler is to take bath. I'm not communicating to you. I can bath myself with one cooler water. In those days we used to use calabash. Are we together? I can bath myself with one calabash water. I will come so clean and come presented. Well, you look too clean. You know what? You look. I never understand. Too clean. Even too clean is a problem. In those days, high school, we used to play ball. My white will look like brown. Are we talking now? My white will look like brown. Black, you will see black looks like gold. Are we talking now? So I will go to the water side after school. I will wash it. Wash and wear. I have done things. Are we talking now? I will wash that thing. Wash it properly. Look it clean. And then I will put it on soak, wash and wear. I will come home. Because who dare me to come home with dirty uniform? Who dare me? Who gave back to me to come home with dirty uniform? What were you doing? The questions are numerous. Where were you? What were you doing? Who were you playing? There are so much. To avoid all of those questions, me on my own, I will go to the water side, wash my uniform, wash it properly, make it clean, do it like this. Who dare you to go and report to my mother? When did that start? You're on your own. Are we talking now? And so we have done things. Because my mother was very strict to the core. What drives your mind controls you. And so that makes me to understand that Cain's mind was driven by guilt. He killed his brother. He should have killed his brother. But now he has killed his brother. Why did he kill his brother? He killed his brother because of envy. He killed his brother because of jealousy. He killed his brother because of hatred. There are many of us who have done something out of jealousy. That was why we did it. I'm not communicating to you. There are many of us did something out of hatred. You never wanted to do it, but because of hatred and jealousy, you did that thing. And now you are living in a state of regret. I'm not communicating to you. We call it the spirit of Cain. It is a guiltiness. There are many of you who have break people home and now they are no longer together. Anytime you see them, you have that guilt. I'm not communicating to you. The people themselves, they are further ahead, but your mind is still going through memory problem. Anytime you see them, you feel pain because you know that you are the reason, you are the cause for what they are going through. I'm not communicating to you. Stop conversing somebody. Are we together? The mind, the guilt. When God is going to judge, He's going to judge. We call those things sins of the mind. It is in your mind. Nobody know you did it, but you know you did it. So it's inside your mind. I'm not communicating to you. Sometimes you fall sick. You take typhoid. They treat you for typhoid. Typhoid, they go. They treat you for cold. Cold, they go. They are just treating you. Nothing is going on because the mind is sick. We are product of our past, but we should not become prisoner of it. Everybody have a past. Everybody have a past. But if your past becomes your prison, you're on your own. Are we together? You're on your own. The purpose of God is not limited by our past. Everybody God wants to bless. And everybody that God will bless. Your past is not a guarantee that God will not bless you. But you must not sabotage your life. Are we together now? Moses was a murderer, a killer. What did I say? A murderer. A what? A killer. A murderer, a killer. And God converted him into what? A leader. The reason why Moses ran from Egypt was because of what? Guilt, memory. Are we together now? He ran away because of guilt. He has killed somebody. and he ran for his life. We have seen people who relocated from community because of guilt, because of shame. I'm not communicating to you. May it not be your portion in Jesus' name. May it not be your portion in Jesus' name. 2025 is not your portion in Jesus' name. Guilt and shame is not your portion in Jesus' name. Amen. Are we together? Psalm 32, from verse 1 to 2. Bible says, what happiness for those whose guilt has been forgiven. Happiness day. And they feel free. Anytime you owe somebody, when you pay the person, they feel fine. Are we together now? Yes, sir. Just imagine how much I owe me. Count dinner. They love me the glory. So I look for a way we exchange the dinner money with Ghana to love me the glory. So anytime you pay somebody, you get happiness. Happiness, kids. What's relief for those who confess their sins and they have cleared their record? He said, all the bad way you don't do me, I have forgiven you, I have forgotten about it. Let's move ahead. Are we together? You have peace, you have kids. Now talk to the person, talk about, I have forgiven you. Every wrong that you have done me, I have forgiven you. That kind of peace, where they carry inside your heart, and that kind of peace, I can't tell you. But if you get that peace day, you get long life. You get that peace day, you get better 2025. Come to them. Number 2, many people are driven by anger, resentment, anger. At the time when lecturer was praying here, I said, while she was praying, I hear the spirit of anger. I said, this one, she need to die. Now, you sense anger, the velocity of his anger. Am I communicating to you? She is praying. Now, that aggression in which you are praying in the spirit realm, it can be scaled. It cannot do a demon anything because the demon know the content of the prayer. You know you are praying. But the content of the prayer will be validated in the spirit realm and scanned. Whether this prayer is coming on jealousy and it's coming on ATN, and you prove to me that 80% of women pray are on jealousy, ATN, malice. I'm not communicating to you. I went to a talk and I heard a woman say, any woman that sees my man, let them die. Any woman that wants my man, let them have infection. I'm like, is this a prayer point? No. You realize they are praying on what grounds? Jealousy, hatred. I'm not coming. Selfish prayer. They don't have prayer points. These are those who have not come under government. They have not come under tutor and leadership. This one cannot represent God. There cannot be an ambassador in the kingdom where spirit rules. I have seen more. They pray, Satan, you today, I put you. I can't blame you. I must mass you. In the name of Jesus. Those ones, they are the one playing cage in the kingdom. They are those when they come to church, they listen to what you pray. That's what they pray. They call it copy and paste, even in church. If you are praying for marriage, I hear somebody was praying. She has already gotten married. She doesn't know how to pray. Somebody was praying, God, married. Are you okay? You're already married. Anger and resentment. So in Job chapter 2, 5 verse 2 to 4, he said you worry yourself to death, and resentment will be to a foolish and senseless thing to do. Foolish and senseless thing to do. You worry too much. Everything you worry about. There are some people, if you hurt them 2024 till 2030, you will still beg for mercy. There are some people, if you hurt them, I'm not communicating to you, till 2030, you will still beg for mercy. Anytime they see you, they remember, they wound become fresh. I remember this lady, 2015, 9-12 me. They still remember. The moment they see, they remember what you did. Well, it drives their mind. They are grieved by anger. They can never forgive you. It is true you cannot forget. I'm not communicating to you. But the same reaction that happened, that took place when the thing was actually done, that is the same reaction you are carrying. It simply means you have anger problem. Somebody was sending me something that a man must apologize. I said, what is this one going to? We did not attend the same school. I went to Methodist Boys High School. He went to grade A school. What is good for A is not good for B. I'm not communicating you. Cassava leaf is good. Some people don't eat it because they have ulcer. I'm not communicating you. Notwithstanding, when we have guests, tourist industry, we advertise cassava leaf to them. Come and eat. And the first food they want to eat is cassava leaf. Yet some people cannot eat it because it didn't mean that it's bad. No. So because you are not eating, I cannot recommend that it's bad, right? So what is good for job is job. When you go to my home, you don't carry slippers. Later I went to my parlor and start lying. You can go to other people's parlor and lie down. So what you do to somebody, I don't do. I'm not communicating to you. Don't take A to B to. No. Anger problem. She went to my parlor tonight. So to lie down. I bought this cost 14 million. Don't lie down 14 million. It's too much. So lie down. I will take it. Everyone that used to lie down my couch 20-25 no more service anymore. Because I'm looking at the couch and say, Mark lie down. Rachel lie down. Who else? Lie down. Now you never in case. I'm talking. Depreciate. Anger problem. Anytime you do somebody bad, the person never forget. You do the bad, you don't forget. I'm talking. No, they never forget. But the problem is, don't carry it. Don't carry it. You don't think Pastor Success do me? Senior Foster. And I get a cold kick. Are we talking now? And the young kids are serious. I remember when I went to Pakistan. I said, Pakistan. I said, the name don't look colo. They said, what up? I said, I don't like that. I saw them in them there. Are we talking now? And I feel good. Why? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Are we talking now? There are people whose life are driven by materialism, material things, and they buy things that we don't want. Are we talking now? My room empty. It just get bed. It just get glassy member. That is because he cow the bed. If line another one, I'm talking now. And because he cow the bed, I'm talking now. He got one television. Down! All they get soap. If now woman is that room there, I'm talking about cold pot on. They chop the room. I'm talking about we're gonna reach and you see the pala cap out of bed pack disorganized. No, it don't. Back where? Don't buy things you don't have need for. I'm talking about make your house decent. Clients and people come. I'm talking make it decent. Back where you buy things that you don't need. That is waste of money. Now, don't miss WatchNet service. I will teach very thing. Now, anytime you buy something, for example, I have only 10 millions. You can have money to buy something, does not mean you can afford it. You take it as a last, you go buy something, then you're not getting nothing, then you can't complain. You cannot afford it, don't buy it. You buy what you cannot afford. Women are in the habit of buying material. I don't have clothes. Buy clothes for what? I don't have. Talk I have shoes. No. It's that we don't want. We want. But not now. You must be able to set your priority right. Stop being materialistic. There are many things you should have done with your money, but you never did anything. Everything you bought clothes, you bought weed, you bought things, everything. But some are going to club. And look at them. They don't have destiny. When you want to get married, don't marry those women. Don't look for them. Run for your life. I went to church today. I saw women. They were dressing like salad. They wear crepe. They wear those skirts. I saw those skirts with my mother. Creole, you know those jeans skirts. Long skirt, am I communicating? Long skirt, they put shirt and coat. Am I communicating to you? They look organized. They are quiet. I have start all my quiet in the spirit. I was there. I was just saying, I don't have quiet again. I'm doing that. They are dressing. They are young. They are beautiful and good and you. They dress like that. When you say, Pastor, I'm going to go dress like Mami Yongo. Don't dress it matter. Dress well. You know, now, what do you want with starch? Now, we don't use starch. What do you want with? No! Iron those things, make well. I was listening to this guy, this gospel singer. And so we have people that want to sing and they don't know how to sing. So don't go carry a mic because you want to sing. He said, practice and know how to sing. Now you come here when you want to say, the pastor told me, I'm not shouting here, don't identify. Let her change it. Oh, Basu. I'm not doing that. You must set your life on priority. You must know what you want. If you want to become a gospel, you want to sing for God, get gospel music, get everything, practice yourself, train yourself. So when you come to minister, it will be well. Are we talking? Don't buy things you don't have need for. Don't buy things to impress somebody. Don't live your life to impress people. Don't impress people. The other day I did not have food. It was this mommy that sent me green. How many of you cook green? Nobody. They can't be the girl. Green pasta. Now you eat it. Something must be done. How many of you have you cooked green again? You cannot cook green. I'm told. Yeah, I don't know. I was not going to give me. I don't know. I was going to give me. Matters will not give me. I took up the blue. The desire for acquire things is the goal of your life. You don't desire to acquire things. Things is it. To get things is not bad. Are we together? You will reach there when you can afford it. Are we together now? You can afford it. You can afford it. If you cannot afford 10,000 euros house rent, look for a room and a parlor that costs 1,000, 1,500. Look for me, or 2,000. Don't try to live your life to please people. I'm going together. Somebody was telling me, Pastor, I'm taking a law. Now I say, I'm not double of coming a law. If you don't spend 1 million, give me 1 million. I'm going together. Cut your coat according to your size. In those days, we mama they buy drobon, they go season drobon for his bakuta. Not have cook again. They cook and put maggi, the maggi go salt, all kind maggi, pussy, all kind concoction to the sauce. You go eat, I said the oil they run down pan, and we together, and they cook for you, cook for you fried rice. The oil go run down kind of your elbow. Say Lord, who said this? Now marathon with the run. Are we together? They cannot cook well. They want to marry. We are raising a generation. We know what we want, know what to do. Now, there are many people going for what you want. So if you don't know how to do it, or you will not get it. That's what I'm saying. There are many people where once demand what you get. There are many people where once demand what you get. So we can't settle for the less. Stop being materialism. One thing, I'm add up knock caliber 2. Now I carry a set. Say, Pastor, I said, you don't understand it. I think I got call you. You know what I mean? They carry a set. Say, Pastor, what happened? Say, I had up things and now I laugh. I say, just start. If you know how come up, I was looking for my father document to sell. You don't understand. When we are talking of add up, they have degree. You don't understand it. But what God wants to teach us in that time, He wants to kill us from materialism. Are we together now? I can give anybody anything. I am still normal. Don't feel anything or regret. I'm not communicating to you. Why? That spirit of materialism die. When the Bible says, blessed are the poor in spirit, simply mean if you want this coat, that so the first I like the coat, no problem. I will give it to you. That simply means this man have gone beyond materialism. Are we together? Don't tell me after service I want it to. I know your mind works. I'm just giving you an example. How it works. Stop being materialistic. It does not pay. Women are too materialistic. When a man say, I don't have clothes to wear, it simply means he don't get clean one. Are we talking now? They don't get clean clothes. When the woman say don't get clothes to wear, it simply means they don't get new one. He gets them, they don't get new one. It's not going new one. So we must stop now. Are we together? You say you don't see this thing not old. I say, are we together? Don't do that. Use your money wisely. What are the benefits of purpose-driven life? Number one, know your purpose gives meaning to your life. Now listen, this is very important. Pay attention. If you don't know what you want 2025, your life will get value. Yeah? Give me a claim. Because this is my hand, how we call it? Huh? So I can use it to wipe my face, right? It has value, right? If I drop it, how we call it? I'm talking now. It is the same thing. But because it changed placement, it loses value. Are we talking now? Now, 2025, know your place. Knowing your place gives you value. The right place, value the right way. Are we talking now? Now, this one can be here. Anybody can. Are we talking about dust their feet? Are we talking about? But so long as it's in my hand, it can be used up here. You are meant to be up here, not down there. But where you find yourself matters in life. So 2025, it must be up there. I tell you the truth. Know how to place yourself. People cannot value you until you place value on yourself. Nobody values you until you yourself value yourself. Am I communicating to you? Place value in your life. In Jeremiah 29 verse 11, it says, I have good plans for you, not plans to hurt you. I have given you hope for a good future. Please God for you. Hope for a good future. You will be facing a possible situation, but God is able to make it to happen. Now, the reason why people cut corner, they do many different things because they don't know where they belong. They don't know why they were created for. They don't know how long they are supposed to last. Do you know why they make something and they have expiring date? Huh? Manufacturing date and expiring date. There are many people, they are alive but they have expired. Now, everybody have a time in life that they will make it. If you miss that time, even fineness, forget. The people when they born and they find like when they wait for king for be on top. See nobody left years you can say it. I'll tell you the truth. The beautiful ones are not yet born. Main your purpose gives you meaning. Wait till maybe God make you for. Wait till you function. You go there do the wrong thing in life. You can do it for 20 years, but you are doing the wrong thing. This is what I'm telling people. That's the truth. Even us as pastors, the Lord was telling me, He said, there's a place I have set for you. If you go start church in a place where God not give you, I'll be together. He said, I will give you a place, we have in scripture, where God not give you. You go pray, are we together now? People will not come. You will not see the result of because God has not given you that land. Not because God is not with you. Are we together now? But there's a place you will go. Everything will be enough because God has given you that land. Without God, your life have no purpose. And without purpose, your life not get meaning. Not live your life. Not get any kind of party the way they some of you your friends not get purpose. Even your friends, they don't have purpose. When you say job na job, no. I do have friend. That does not mean that you get party back. I'm together. But you must have friend that can lead you to the right thing. And we have this thing. Hey, man, live me life. Man, live me life. Are we talking about as if Friday they put my status? She doesn't buy any deceive you. And I don't get mad. It advertise. It cause me pain. I don't say I got my friend. So I advertise the person. I get you. I'm talking about. So you got one pain. I'm talking about. You realize it's the same thing. I get you. That's the truth. Now watch me. 25. Know what you want and go forward. Know what you want and go forward. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. But stay there. Pay attention. Our generation, this generation, they don't understand waiting and wait. We want picking. If they get the belly today, when they wait 9 months. Waiting is a gestation period. Are we together? We don't want for wait. We want that now. This is not the problem. We don't want for wait. And we parents them need for begin to teach to picking them how for run and how for wait. Many picking them are gonna life, forget them. The picking them now, they don't granny. The granny they don't young. Look at my back this way fine. Past the 30 is over 60 years. I'm telling you the truth. You get so they don't millet you. And say the face don't pulling cool. Are we together? Because you don't rush your life. Wait till you want get. So we don't know wait and say wait. You don't understand now wait. Are we together now? Wait. Nothing way important. When you plant seed, you go for wait. Are we together now? And you wait till you harvest. Everything in life get time. Are we together now? We must be able to know our purpose and focus your life into it. Not just to do all kind of things. You do this today, no. Focus your life on one thing and better day. Even church where you go, not in this church today, tomorrow, no, this is what people understand. They one side. For me, what are the country? I want the agency they invite them. I want them to invite those people. I'm to that. Even Jane, you have to invite her except you go for a good take back and wear money. More than that, you go. I'm to that. Kadi, all side they tell me here. All side, and they tell me that's after what I'm to that. All side, he said, okay, let my gate, let my door, let my window. All side. That's the truth. That is simply me. Everybody they get one papa. I want to go there. One mama. If you get two papa, don't call it bastard. What's it mean? Get to one side. Get to one side. Get to one side. At the time. What how intelligent you are, you go one university where you don't know, maybe you go. Are we together? Everything at the time. People with one thing and one vision and one focus. Know what you want. Stay there and get her. When God won't bless you, you go get behind Kabbalah, He pull you cover Kabbalah, count you in a freedom and bless you. Focus and serious about what you deeper. If not tell you be, tell her well. Now shoe they make shoe well. Now cookie they sell her well. Stay there and focus on her. And have value by what you do. And God will bless you. Not there today, tomorrow you do so. Not there so today, tomorrow you do so. You realize say, at the end of the day, you won't get anything for sure. Are we together? Everything for sure. Let's keep focus on the goal of those that want everything for God. Focus on the goal. One thing and focus on it. And you go better. I want to encourage you. Now 2025, the Lord said, it is your time. It is your moment. It is your hour. But what you do matter. Don't do everything. Do one thing. Me and the pastor, this is what I say I'm going to do crusade. I'm adding value what I'm doing. You, what are you doing? Add value to what you are doing. Are we together? Not can they go the born no more. At the end of the day, you don't get life of your own. Trust me. The people they born now, they never mouth, never back. Selfish generation. or you don't train in a school. Now I'm picking how they spend the money back. Are we together? That's how you're going to be. And you can't get up your point. So now, take care of your life. Not come born picking up saying that they can't better you. Are we together now? Better yourself now. And know how you do your life. Then 10 days they say, well, picking can better. You don't go, no. And the last generation in this, we call them baggy. They need church pots. They need do everything. Now picnic generation. Are we talking now? They need do nothing. When my married me, they give me house help. When let me, they chase me. Then they give me cook. At one they say, me not country man, me can't see me. Are we together? Are we together? Go talk nonsense. You dey see the future. Side the future to go with the lost value. Are we together now? With the lost value. Let's arise. Let's wake up and prostrate in our life. Anybody who you deal with in your life, 2025, check them, go sit down. Get 1 hour, 5 hours. Forget about Facebook and think of your life, plan your life, something that write them down, shape your life. What in your life? Where it will all about you? Who say you do wrong? I need to tell you, you need your life. Some of you need to get one person. We go do back, we go all about you, and shout by you. Everybody around you, and they pamper you, and they beseech you. Look where you own, like Taladu. All they pamper you. When you do wrong, I'm together. They can't tell you, no! Wrong for most people, they kill.